BTC stocks correlation. Not what we want. 5 things to know in Bitcoin this week. Can anything save Bitcoin from a stocks-driven meltdown? Not everyone is bearish this week. Bitcoin, BTC, starts the second week of April with a whimper as bulls struggle to retain support above $40,000. After a refreshingly low volatility weekend, the latest weekly close saw market nerves return, and in classic style, BTC, USD fell in the final hours of April 10. There is a feeling of being caught between two stools for the average hodler currently. Macro forces promise major trend shifts but are being slow to play out. At the same time, serious buyer demand is also absent from crypto assets more broadly. However, those on the inside show no hint of doubt about the future, as evidenced by all-time high Bitcoin network fundamentals and more. The combination of these opposing factors is price action that simply does not seem to know where to go next. Can something change in the coming week? Cointelegraph takes a look at 5 potential Bitcoin price cues as a retest of $40,000 looms closer. No, massive drawdown for BTC? April 11th is starting out with a reclaim of $42,000 for BTC, USD, which the pair briefly lost overnight as it dipped into the weekly close, hitting $41,771 on Bitstamp in the process. Bitcoin thus saw its lowest levels in weeks, matching those from March 23. In doing so, the largest cryptocurrency, likewise, gave up all of its gains from the intervening period to fall back to the top of its trading range from last month. However, this could end up being a retest of previous resistance as support. Instead of fearing the worst, many traders are hopeful that a reversal would soon kick in. Bullish retest of flipped weekly level. Finex whale filling bids. I'm buying the dip. If you want to wait for confirmation, you can wait for a monthly close to confirm. Popular Twitter user Credible Crypto wrote as part of comments overnight. Credible Crypto was commenting on both Bitfinex whale buying and fresh chart data, showing that Bitcoin's Arun indicator has flipped bullish in recent days. Designed to identify uptrends or downtrends in an asset, Arun has only delivered such bearish to bullish crosses 6 times since 2017, the time of Bitcoin's previous blow-off top. As Cointelegraph recently reported, trader and analyst Rect Capital also had plenty of reasons to adopt a bullish thesis for Bitcoin. But, at around $42,150, the weekly close ultimately disappointed compared to his required $43,100. A BTC weekly candle close like this and the retest of $43.100 as new support would be successful, he explained alongside a chart on April 10. Therefore, BTC would be positioned for a move higher inside the $43,100 - $52,000 range, as per the previous blue circle. Cointelegraph contributor Michael van de Papa, meanwhile, also noted that the late dip on April 10 had closed the potential for a CME Group futures gap to provide a short-term price target at the start of trading on April 11. Stocks pressured across the board. It's a gloomy day for stocks so far, as Asia leads with widespread losses, thanks in no small part to China's latest COVID-19 lockdowns. Both the Shanghai Composite Index and Hong Kong's Hang Seng fell over 2% in morning trading. In Europe, markets were yet to open at the time of writing, but the ongoing geopolitical tensions focused on Russia showed no signs of change. A glimmer of hope for the euro came in the form of a potential lead for incumbent French President Emmanuel Macron against rival Marine Le Pen in polls. Beyond the short term, however, analysts are eyeing concerning trends: rapidly increasing inflation, bond market losses and a seeming inability for central banks to respond so far. The European Central Bank, ECB, is due to meet this week with a key focus on inflation control, ending asset purchases and raising interest rates. The situation underscores the difficulties stocks and risk assets face in the current climate. As commentators agree that the inflationary environment and associated central bank measures will reduce demand for Bitcoin and crypto, the true extent of the economic reality is already clear. In a previous Twitter post last week, Holger Zepitz revealed that for all the gains in the S&P 500, for example, the Fed's asset purchases mean that progress has, in fact, been flat since the global financial crisis. Just to put things into perspective, the S&P 500 may have hit a new ATH today, but if you put the index in relation to the Fed's balance sheet, it is trading at the same level as in 2008, so equities have traded sideways since 2008, basically counteracting balance sheet expansion, he wrote.